All right, final three. Congratulations to all of you for making it this far. For the audience's knowledge, you guys have been playing this game. We started with 16 and we are down to 3 after 5 days of playing. All of your challenges are done. How do you guys feel about that? Wow,
It's
so good.
bittersweet, Andy. You really outdone yourself this time.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
it's been a wild ride.
Been crazy.
All right, Lang, you are in the very, very lucky position at the very end of being the person who pretty much gets to choose who they're bringing with them. What are you going to base that decision on? Because as we know, for those of us that have been here the entire week, I would say that you're probably easily not a fan of either of the people sitting next to you as far as things going on in the game.
I gotta base my vote on like I said, I want to be up there against who I believe was the best competitor, besides me, of course, and no less than that.
Okay, and that means the both of you, what pitches did you make, Crystal and Edgar, to Lang to argue that you actually were the best competitor, even if he hasn't thought so up until now? I want to hear from both of you. Edgar, what was your argument?
You know, I didn't really argue because I think he have his mind made up. He's really intelligent and he played a very, very, very good game. Very good game.
Mm.
That's all I
That's
have to
great and
say.
all, but I want to hear about your game. Why do you deserve a spot in the final two? I'm sorry, but this shit takes me 2 months to make. We've gone through an entire week of this.
See,
I'm exhausted. I want to see you guys fight for this. Why do you deserve to be in the final two over Crystal?
I shall say, in this game, two people come to me who actually made an effort without like sticking to OOS teams and relationships and nepotism. One was named Crystal, the other one was named Lang. No one else made a sincere effort to come and talk and make a connection and an alliance. I told the both of them we're going to the finals. And I did everything in my power to make sure that happened. Obviously, it was very strategic as well. One by one, as you have seen, I have called every vote before casting the ballot who will go to the damn hell, and with 100% accuracy, they have fallen. Langa said a lot in this that winning the competition doesn't mean you're a good competitor, because the true survival is the interrelationships, the political moves, the trying to read the game, the alliances. And I think that he has played a really strong game for that. I believe I have played a really, really strong game for that as well. Naturally, because I am here.
All
And
right,
Crystal would not have got here by accident. I'm not gonna knock her game as well.
All right, Crystal, why do you deserve a spot in the final two?
Not very good at explaining stuff. More so was like, hmm. Well, there's lots of people. Same time, I didn't want to stand out too much. I, I seem like I'm a threat or a standout. Uh, too little. That I'm an easy vote out. I wanted to be someone who's reliable and be able to kind of help people make the decisions they want. If you're unsure of your decision, I'll reassure them it's okay. You can go ahead. That's a good idea. And they'll probably go for it. But it wasn't me making that choice at the end of the day. Even though I helped with that, I know that I was seen as a threat though. Being with my papa, and it may have looked like I've thrown some matches. To be honest, the food poisoning one, I wasn't too sure. I really want to stick to my favorite numbers, so I went for that. Everything else after that did not throw. Um, I was willing to. I'm willing to work with anyone who wants to work with me. I'm not gonna lie. I get influenced easily by emotions, and I feel like I was able to create a really strong bond with Edgar here because he was willing to put that trust in me. Like I was reaching out to a bunch, but usually they'll go in their own little circles. And I guess I felt like I could help Edgar since he was so low, and they may um underestimate him, and he's been so low key that no one's really I guess they did have a feeling him and I were working along together. As time goes by, especially until yeah, I decided to give him my idol at one point because I believe that I probably won't be here right now if I didn't have him by my side, being able to. Because I know like he's got some pretty good relationships with people, and he's been able to steer the votes. Well, from what he said, away from me too. I definitely know I needed him by my side to get this far.
All right. And from the three of you, before we vote, I want to hear what would you guys do with the money if you won?
Um,
How much money is it?
$1 million.
Well, like, is this like, can I be charged for anything I say always? Like when I'm gonna do it?
No.
Conspiracy or anything
Nobody
like
in
that?
this room's gonna go OS.
Okay, well, first of all, you're looking at a
Unless Larry's
bandolero
here.
proper, so I'm not gonna build an orphanage for the cats and the dogs.
wow.
Number two, the chica is a police officer. They're getting paid up the ass. 30,000 a week. Ay, ay, ay. Senor Langier is a multi-billionaire. The man who sits atop the dark tower in Cerberus. And he has a whole fucking city doing his bidding. But I am just an Edgar without a sou in my pocket. I will raise funds, raise a militia, find Raymond and kill him. That's what I'm gonna do.
Wow.
That's my papa.
See?
Lang, what would you do with the money?
Well, before I actually joined on this event, I had a bounty for Nakota's head for $250,000 brought to me alive. I'm probably gonna raise that to $1.25 million after winning.
Okay, Crystal?
My favorite thing to do in this city is give back, to the people. I bought a bunch of people, vehicles.
She's
So far,
lying. She
but I
told me
can't-
she was gonna use it for the BCSO budget.
Yeah, I'm getting
See,
there. I'm
She
getting
told me
there.
that too.
Yeah, I bought someone a scout, a Taurus, another scout, and stuff. And right now, I'm only looking at like 90 grand, and I only got after getting a paycheck of 30 grand in a week. So I'm kind of down bad. And then I'm thinking, I say BCSO budget, but it's more so for things up north. Anything I can do to help make things up north more lively, because I do patrol up in north in BCSO, and we really care about making a place people wanna be in and hang out in. I don't know. For the budget.
All right. Well, if there are any further arguments you guys want to make on your own behalf before we vote, please do so now. If not, we're going to get to voting. All right, Crystal, you're up first. Actually, you know what? Let's do this. Because Crystal's going to go vote for Edgar. Edgar's going to vote for Crystal because you're not allowed to vote for yourselves. Lang, you're the only
What?
person who needs to vote. So, Lang, you're up. Hey, Lang, can you do me a favor?
Yeah.
Can you just, like, take forever up here so that they are freaking out?
Oh hell yeah, I got you.
Nice.
So, like, what are your plans after survival?
Oh, I gotta go kill Nakota. It's on the spike.
What do you do?
Do you want to know the full? I'll tell you this full story.
we
I've
got
been
time.
clean for a very long time, about 9 months.
Yeah, you've been a lawyer.
And yeah, I was a lawyer. My boy was in trouble, so I picked him up in a boat. Now, Nakota and all these cops, and this was pitch black at night. I already can't see very well. And all these cops jumped in the water and started swimming towards the boat. And because I accidentally hit Nicole, I didn't even realize I hit the guy. He ordered my execution right then and there.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Didn't get you though.
He claimed that. Then he tried to claim that I tried to kill him with my boat, which was, oh man, I can't wait to take this shit to court.
Okay.
$, I'm gonna fucking
Yeah.
buy a silver
Thanks.
steak, find
No
you and
problem.
ram it into your heart. That's what I'm gonna do.
You guys shout
Silver,
over there, please.
pure
You guys
silver
shout?
to kill this vampire. That's what I'm gonna do if I win. You fucking bastard. I'm going to fly to the Sea of Galilee, get some holy water, and splash you.
Brother, shut the fuck up, brother. That's a big moment.
Going
Shut
through
the
your
fuck
mind
up.
right
Shut the
now,
fuck
just
up.
making them panic.
No, I'm trying to do something. Hold on. Crystal, go ahead and take a seat. Survivalists and spectators. How this works, we're going to get this vote, and then we will have a final two. Once we have a final two, then the jury will have the opportunity, who are the people on my right, previously voted out contestants, will have the opportunity to speak to the final two and ask why they should win. Get any information they need to better vote for who they think should win this game. So, after this vote is read, I'm going to get rid of one of these chairs, and then we're going to see how it goes. Best of luck to the three of you. Thank you for participating. I'm going to go ahead and read the vote. Person voted out of this game and who will not be one of the final two and who will join as the fifth member of our jury is Crystal.
Lang, you beautiful, beautiful man.
Crystal, thank you so much for playing. You were a joy to have. If you'll bring me your torch and say your piece before you take a seat with the jury. Thank you, Crystal. Your tribe has spoken.
No, Crystal Chan.
Listen,
Huh.
I said here on this very chair that I would want to be against the best competitor in this entire game. But the fact of the matter is, the entire point of this game is to get rid of the best competitor, Crystal. And you played an insanely well game. I could not go up against you at the very end.
I'm so. Finally! Oh my god! I made it this far! Can you believe it?
Congratulations,
man.
Crystal.
How am I still here? I don't know. But nah, I
You truly deserve to win if I'm gonna keep it a buck.
Neat. Nah. Me? Nah.
Come the glaze.
I'm glad, brother.
I
Honestly.
have fun. I did do my best. The very end.
Thank you,
I was gonna
Crystal.
do it for you, my queen.
Oh, thank you so much. I
For
appreciate
the
that.
PCSO, I swear. I tried hard. Even though it didn't seem like it. Even when it seemed like I didn't know what I was doing, I definitely did.
Chris, I will say props to you. It seems as though either you weren't listening to directions or you entirely carried challenges. There was no
Oh,
in
no.
between.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
good
it was
shit on
like-
your end.
It
When you were
was
not
either
super
a
cooked,
0
you
or
were crazy.
100.
100%. Thank you for playing, Crystal. You're always a joy to
Yeah,
have
thank
in
you
anything.
for having me on. As
Of
a bunch of other
course.
people are supposed to take my spot.
Now, the nice thing is you get to influence which one of these two are going to win. If you two will stand up, please, I'm going to get rid of one of your chairs.
We're gonna get cooked.
Hi.
Welcome to
Oh
the
my
club.
god. My legs are wobbly.
It's so fucking good. It's a lot less stressful on this side.
And that's why.
Does anyone hear the sound of someone sliding down a ladder over and over and over?
Might be something sliding down over.
Did you want to try and get in?
You're gonna hurt for a sec. All right, you're good.
Do you guys want to get Crystal to do an
Okay,
interview?
you two resume
No.
your seats. Jury,
Okay.
I'm going to speak to you for just a moment.
Do it afterwards.
Good idea.
And that's Cassidy. No, the blue shirt is Cassidy, but I keep thinking white shirt's also Cassidy.
Okay,
Mhm.
you five, when you come up to the voting booth.
Meow.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay.
Two. Cassidy. Two.
You all know what you have to do.
All right.
You know you can't do that.
And with that, we will start our final tribal council. I will not be asking anything of either of you. This is a moment for the jury to come forward one by one and question both of you on why you think you deserve to win and anything else they want to confront on, whether it was voting them out or plays against them or why you wouldn't work with them or why you did. This is their time to shine. They are going to be the ones voting for the winner. So with that being said, jury, I hope you came prepared with some questions that you want to ask either of these two. If you haven't, please take a minute to do so now. Otherwise, we're going to get started, and Jaeger, you are up first.
Edgar.
Loud.
Edgar.
Talk
Thank
to
you.
me, my dear Jaeger.
My first question. A few days ago, when it was me, you, Lang, and Bjorn, okay? Me, you, Lang, and Bjorn, and Lizzie, Crystal, Ray. We decided that we were all going to send it on Crystal, right? 4 votes Crystal, she was gonna get knocked out. This was at a time where we didn't know who had the idol. I guess it was between you, Ray, Fiona, and maybe one other, I can't remember, or Crystal. What made you want to use the idol there when we swung the vote to you? Did anyone tell you? Did you just have like a feeling about it or what?
You mean the first time when you baited me, or the second time?
Yeah, the first time.
You baited me. You did a really good job. You're an incredibly good liar. It's a very good skill. You are very convincing, and I thought to myself, I have an idol. Will I be able to live with myself if I go home carrying one? The answer was no. I could swallow a fumble, but I could not swallow going home. So I thought better safe than sorry, because in Survivor, there is no going back. And I played the idol.
Right.
Afterwards, the conversations we had were very illuminating too. Kind of allowed me to see how you think and how you operate. So it's not like all bad.
Well, you know I wanted you gone from probably the second day, so not much to hide there. I'm not a good liar.
I beg to differ.
You. Did you ever think of fucking me over? Be honest.
Nope.
Alright, I'm good.
All right, thank you, Jaeger. Ken Sama, you're up.
Right. All right, I'll start with Lang-san. You
Yes,
seem
my
to be
fat friend.
you seem to be gunning for me a lot of this competition. Why is that?
I didn't really gun for you that much. I gun for you one time, did I not?
It was multiple rounds. People were telling me
Okay, well,
things.
the only round I can really fucking remember gunning for you was obviously the round you were eliminated, and unfortunately, it's only because you were at the very end of that game between me and Raymond. And I knew Raymond's time was ticking. I mean, the guy's a dumb fuck. No one's gonna keep him in this game for forever. I mean, I'm even surprised it lasted that long. So,
All right.
so unfortunately, you were just there. It was destiny, brother.
All right, and I remember right before you voted me out, you pulled me to the side and you said that everyone was voting for Crystal Chan, but then you snaked me like a Orochimaru. Why was that?
Everybody was voting for Crystal. That was actually the intended plan. But then when you speak to people and they seem very unsure on who they're voting, shit just flips at the last second. And unfortunately, the votes were flipped onto you, my friend.
Silka. All right. I have one last question for you.
Yes, brother.
Which one is better, One Piece or Dragon Ball?
One Piece is the greatest anime ever created. Nothing ever comes close or is comparable to it at all.
Yes.
Okay.
You go
all
chill?
right. Edgar-san.
Sorry.
Talk to me, Ken-sama.
Edgar-san. I thought we were forming a bit of a bond, you know, like Naruto and Sasuke. You know, we were both people that were being left out of sidebars, and it seemed like we started, you know, forming a bit of an alliance, and we were talking about voting out Lang. But then you went and stabbed me in the back like Buggy the Clown and voted me
Naruto and
out.
Sasuke, well, okay. Sorry to interrupt.
I was at.
Well, senor, I believe that you are a great competitor. And I was just playing a game.
Silka.
See, after the fact, I even went and visited a manga store. Reading right to left. See? In your honors.
Which manga did you read?
Well, I started with the noob version, Dragon Ball Z. I'm sorry. I'm only just starting.
It's the weakest shit ever, brother. What's the whole
At
plot
least
of
I'm
Dragon
being
Ball Z?
honest.
Amen.
What's the
At least
plot?
I'm
What's
being
the
honest.
what is the plot of Dragon Ball Z, brother?
Amen.
All right. Well, I'm going to ask you the same question I asked Lang-san. Which one is better, One Piece or Dragon Ball?
Judging by your reaction as the expert of manga and anime, I will assume One Piece. And
This
after
guy's
reading
a phony
right
baloney,
to left,
phony baloney.
after reading right to left the entire manga of Dragon Ball Z,
How dare you
I will
disrespect One Piece like
then-
that, brother?
I will then go and I will read One Piece to be
Dare
ready.
you.
I
How
cannot
fucking
just go
dare you.
straight to the fucking championship story.
All right.
Moving like caribou.
I have no more questions. Andy Chen.
Thank you, Kansama. All right, Bajorn, you're
stuff,
next.
kid.
Phony baloney, brother.
Edgar, I would like to know, if you win, what are your plans for that beautiful painting of the milk and the old lady?
I'm gonna put it in the fucking bulletproof vehicle and drive it to your front door and say, here you go. I'm not
Good
interested
answer.
in the painting. I'm
It's a
interested in
pretty
the
good
art.
answer. Pretty good
Thank you.
answer. How do you think you did, Edgar? If you had to say one person that you think did the best in this competition, who would you say?
I'm gonna be forced to say Lang because he's in the final. Regardless of what anybody says, the last two in the final played the game correct.
So you think he did better than you?
I don't think anybody did better than me. I
So
think
you
I'm the
think you
best,
did the best?
100%. And you can
Okay.
tell it's not an accident because I have went to the final before and won. And I know
You
I've
seem
angered
very
some people.
sneaky.
I've angered some people in the process, but I recall Andy saying, listen, people have been playing it too safe, bring the heat. And I brought the heat, and I have made many enemies in the jury. But hopefully at the end of the day, they will respect that it's Survivor, it's life and death. And none of this hand-holding, we're all buddy-buddy nepotism in the outside, so we're going to protect each other. My feelings were hurt. And I think people can respect the integrity of the game. Every person I voted for went out. That is not an accident.
Okay. And Lang, what about you? How do you feel you did compared to everyone else, and who do you think did the best?
I mean, I'm in the finals, so I think I did pretty good. I will, stay firm on my opinion. I do believe Crystal played the best game out of anybody here. I believe the best way to win this game is to stay under the radar, but not be obvious that you're under the radar. Sit on the fence, but not be obvious that you're sitting on the fence, and have everybody believe your bullshit ass stories that will keep you here. Unfortunately for her, I saw through it all, being the genius that I am. But I do believe she played the best game here.
Okay. Did you ever plot to destroy me?
I did one time, but it was very
Damn
short, very sweet. And obviously, me and you had conversations, and we built the strongest alliance the world has ever seen. And I'll be honest with you, Bjorn, the way you were voted out was only because I made it happen. Otherwise, it would have been a guarantee vote out. Okay, I thought and I cooked in my mind that if I split the votes, at the very least, Bjorn would have to death roll, and he has a chance to stay in the game. And that is why I split my vote to Crystal.
Okay. Okay. All right. I think that's all I got.
Thank you, Bjorn. All right, Lizzie, you're up next.
Fuck. This is a
Okay.
tough one.
Hi guys.
Hola,
Okay. Okay. To start with, Lang's been pretty vocal about his regrets in regards to my vote. Edgar, is there anything that you wish you'd done differently in this game?
Well, I made it to the final, so it's hard to say for either me or Lang about it. Now, there is a little hidden plan that I also had that now comes to light. It was something that Jaeger kept using. It was very clever. He kept saying about people who are hated in the finals by the jury shouldn't be a threat, and you should want them to go to the finals. Because again, if you're in the final with someone that the jury hate, it's the smartest move. So if you can tell, ways have been inflaming the jury, cursing at them, acting like a fucking really mean person, to really bias them against me. So the last person, if it come down to the final, will be like, oh, I want the guy that the jury hates. And that is a strat, I think, to get to the final that a lot of people didn't utilize correctly. And that is why I haven't been glazing the jury. I've just been being mean and angry as a game, of course.
Of course.
And I think that is I really think that was the determining factor for Lang voting Crystal out and allowing me to play here. And I hope that this stuff is not like falling on deaf ears and people can appreciate the game after all they said and done.
Brother, with all due respect, I voted Crystal out because she would have won if I didn't, brother.
Exactly, because the jury liked her. That's my point. I, in turn, have inflamed the jury against me, so see me as the threat and bring me here.
That's interesting, honestly. That is. Lang, obviously I trusted you completely, including what I believed was putting a target on my back by flipping and voting against Cassidy. I'm so sorry, Cassidy.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Sorry.
We voted him out based on only
Remember.
2 votes because I trusted you with 10 seconds to go. And you flipped on me and trusted Edgar instead. So why should I vote you?
Okay, 2 things. One, that play that me and you did at the very beginning of all this, I do believe was the best play in the entire event.
God, it was. It was great.
I couldn't have done it without you. And the fact of the matter is, if you didn't flip at the last second with me, I probably would have gone home that day, which is why it makes that play so fucking good, because it changed everything. Now, the betrayal is something I do deeply regret, but in that moment, I realized that I need to put people on the jury who might never change their vote no matter what and vote for me. And I felt like you might have been that person for that play that we made. I think it just not be disrespected.
I can respect that. I will say that I'm probably more in the middle than some of the people in the jury because I can also very much respect an underdog, which is why it's interesting to hear both sides here. But I'm very glad you got to the end here. I was not subtle about that. I wanted you in this entire fucking
listen, I'm gonna
game,
keep it a buck. You know what I mean? I never changed my attitude. I treated everybody like fucking shit. I made no fucking friends, and I got to the very end.
I've been voting for the spice every step of the way, and I'm very happy to see you both here.
I am the underdog. This guy won before. This guy won before. I'm just saying, this guy fucking won before. I was already a one-time winner and underdog. That makes sense. Just saying.
Let me share you guys something.
Sure.
This Lang pulled me aside and said, listen, Jaeger and Bjorn will never vote against me, period. No matter what I do. Everything else is a show. You know what? That was accurate. And they never voted against him. But when he said that, that is when I had to start really pulling strings. Lizzie, it was me that recommended to him to take you out. I told him the majority that you guys are aiming for Crystal has an idol. You need to guarantee
Well,
a second
are you
majority.
resorting to lying now, brother? What
I
the
mean,
fuck?
it's a fact. The
What
videos
the
will
fuck?
come out. It's been all recorded. You will see. It's a fact.
Trying to
I
fuck?
love
What are you
this.
saying?
This has turned into
I'm
them
just saying
arguing
that-
which one voted me out first, which is hilarious.
Literally, you came in here with voting blocks that would never take you out, so I had to do that.
Air it out, brother. If you gotta air it out. You desperate,
just-
you desperate. You know what I mean? It's
I'm
all
just
good.
telling you the truth. It's a game. It's a respect.
You sound desperate, brother.
Okay,
saying
I guess
fuck.
one more question that I can think of the top of my head. Lang, you've obviously played a lot of, I guess, slightly paranoid moves. You were very scared of being voted out at every single turn, including using an idol when no one had voted for you. Edgar, however, seemed
Wait.
like he was cool and collected
Well,
the entire time.
I'm gonna fact
Can I-
check that. They both wasted idols at one point or another during this
He
season.
did.
Well, I'm
He
gonna,
did
I'm gonna,
use one.
I'm
That's
gonna
true.
tell you right now. I used that idol, knowing that I had a second idol, and I wanted to bait out any suspect of me having another idol or having
So
that
you
idol.
lied about the other idol because you
Yes.
said that you found it here.
I did, yeah.
Okay, that's interesting. That is true. You used one earlier than you had to, Edgar. That is true. But you didn't flip on anyone quite as fast as Lang did. Did you feel that same paranoia through the entire game?
Are you asking me?
Yes.
See, I will say this thing, a credit to Lang here. In this game, however paranoid you are, you have to be 10 times more paranoid. Even whenever I had an idol,
I agree with
even
that.
when I was immune last game,
Jesus
I still
Christ.
thought I was going to get eliminated and I was immune. If you're not paranoid, you're not playing right. However paranoid you are, you have to be 20 times, 100 times more paranoid where you cannot breathe and you want to throw up at every instant. If you're not in that state of mind, you're gonna go out too soon. It's a fact.
I agree. I will say this: the best way to win this game, and I've said it before, is to have 30 plans in motion. Not one, not two, but literally any plan you can think of, you have in motion, and you just adapt to what you think is going to happen.
Okay. So what I'm hearing is I had too much fun with this game. This is that's my mistake.
We love
All right,
you for it.
I think that's everything.
Can I just say one last thing to Lizzie? There is something
Yeah.
you said whenever Ray was sent to the hell. You said, "What a rat move," and then you said, "I can respect it.
Yeah, good.
I appreciate that."
I love the way you've played this fucking game, even if you were absolutely a rat fuck.
Thank you.
Thank you, Lizzie.
Self-glaze
leaves-
is sad there, Edgar.
And that leaves Crystal.
Yep. Hi. You guys look really scary. Let's look at my notepad instead. How many sides have you guys played? Like, maybe you act like, probably alliance with someone, but then you go and, probably throw them under the bus without them knowing.
I've done it once.
With who? Is it Lizzie?
Lizzie, yeah.
Okay. Have you done that, Edgar?
I've had 2 alliances. You, and by proxy, the Rayman team, and Lang, by proxy, his team. And 2 people in both I never betrayed. You and him. Because trust still matters on a very deep degree. But the other teammates, I didn't care about. Like I said, none of them made an effort to make a connection. Only you 2 did. So I don't know if it can be considered a betrayal, sending them to the damn hell.
So when you helped, when we had the plan to vote someone else out, but turned on my papa last minute.
Well, who are we going to vote out? You can be straight up about it now. There's no reason to still hide it.
Oh yeah, I forgot. That's why. There was someone else we were gonna vote out, but then ended up being my papa, and it went against what I was going for. So, what do you think of risking our alliance?
I knew deep down inside you would understand it. Because when I told you I care about you, it didn't include Ray, and I was honest about that. The man came after me every time, and you'll notice he only allied with me when his ass was in the line. Truly. He was desperate. He had no choice but to ally, but to believe.
Yeah, and just went with pretty much whatever I said. Yeah, he got some good allies. But
See,
two of us coming at the end.
And I think Ray would have succumbed to Lang's seductions.
Oh, really?
See, if Lang told him,
Wait,
Ray,
what?
listen, we're going to kill Edgar next, he would have done it instantly.
100%.
See, that way.
The other questions I have, I forgot my other questions.
But do I not get a question here? Is this all
No,
about
no, no.
Edgar?
It was also like I was asking your side, but you kind of explained the Lizzie part. Like I see Edgar was more like sneaky, strategic, not revealing his cards, but you kind of had yours pretty much laid out. And do you think like being loud was gonna cost you?
Well, I think no. I mean, it could, but I don't care. It's the way I wanted to play the game since the very beginning. Listen, to control the narrative, you have to be willing to be loud and aggressive, no matter even if it bites you in the ass. And I did that from the very beginning till the very fucking end.
There was lots of people who were uncertain, and you were able to like just swerve. Yeah, reassuring with confidence that what you say is best to go. Seemed.
Yeah.
hmm I think that's it for me.
All right, thank you, Crystal. With that said, now the jury will vote. Jury, I want to emphasize to you that you are going to write down the name of the person you want to win. This time, I'm going to emphasize again, you are voting for who you want to win. Got it, jury?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hi.
All right, sounds good. We're going to get to the vote. Best of luck to the both of you. Jaeger, you're up first.
Nani?
And again, don't tell me who you're voting for. You can explain to me why you're voting for whoever it is.
Well, if I think I should just stay quiet.
All right.
So I want to win, right? Double checking.
Yes, who you want to win. You're voting for a winner.
If Edgar wins, I am grabbing my gun. I'm going to wait till he leaves this building, and I'm going to shoot him in the head on camera. Wait, can you turn the camera a bit?
Can you wait till it's like off Fort Zancudo?
Yeah. Can I get my phone back?
Yeah, you're not playing anymore.
Yes. You have it. Turn the camera. The other phone.
What are you doing?
The gun. The gun.
Oh, I don't have that. Bjorn has it.
No. Remember the bounty. One Piece bounty.
One Piece?
Is that Dakota?
Remember, Kensama, do not show your eyes what you're doing, and don't tell me who you voted for.
Who was it?
All right.
Who was it?
I don't have my eyes open, so it's died, bro.
All right.
All right. Well, I'm voting for one of those two up there.
Thank you.
Hi.
I wouldn't have guessed.
Honestly, thank God. I'm surprised I haven't had a season where somebody voted for somebody who's not even in the game anymore. I'm surprised nobody's voted for me. You know, I think I'm the best person who's ever played this game, okay?
True.
I've never been voted out. Hey, Bjorn.
I'm so sorry I didn't win you. Hey.
Hey. Don't tell me who you're voting for.
kind of like sad, you know. He didn't even get to walk up this time. He just like doesn't feel
Lizzie!
worthy.
Uh, well.
Don't
So
tell
I
me who
did
you're voting
my.
for.
No, of course. I did my usual thing where I have 2 pieces of paper. I wrote both down. And I thought that might help. It has not helped.
Mm.
This is almost a flip of a coin level for me. Because on one side, I wanted Lang to win from the start because of the insane bullshit he pulled. The play with Cassidy, I still think is the wildest thing that's ever happened. And he managed to calculate that and pull it off. But he's also had a hell of a lot more help than Edgar has. And I wasn't kidding when I said I respect the fuck out of how Edgar is played. Jaeger did also threaten me highly, but that is not something I'm ever gonna keep in mind because you know how I am. I know I can't stand here forever, but this is difficult.
Indeed. It's a big prize you're giving to somebody.
My guess, and I can't guarantee this at all, is that Crystal and Ken have gotten Edgar, and that Jaeger and Bjorn have gone Lang. It's possible that Ken was flipped to Lang. My vote here doesn't matter. But if it does matter, oh my god. Neither of them have good goals for what they want to do with the money, so I can't even factor that in, these fucking useless criminal motherfuckers.
Yeah, Bone sealed it in his season by saying he was going to give me half the prize winning so that I could run another season. I think that pretty much sealed his fate.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah. And he did, in fairness to him.
Okay. I've decided.
Edgar don't know shit about One Piece.
This is like, if this was out of 100, I'm
Edgar don't know shit about
51%.
One Piece, brother.
At least I'm
Right.
Caribou.
You
This fool's
blazing
caribou, man.
bullshitting.
What do you mean? What you think?
I love that you're taking so long because they're probably going to throw it behind you.
Oh,
Oh
100%.
my God,
Let me
you're
just
so
get rid of this other
serious.
paper
Never once.
before
ever.
I open this. Alright. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes. Some of the greatest character development even transcends movies and TV shows, brother.
You're gonna make
Yes,
a millionaire
dude.
more millions.
Facts.
Ay, ay,
Fucking
ay.
facts. Thank you.
There's no character development in any other TV, movie, or show like there is in One Piece.
Right,
brother.
Crystal, it's all
just a
down
fact.
to you.
True.
Yeah. I think they both played like a really good game. Super good. For me, the most formidable foe was Lang. Even though, as loud as he is, makes himself an enemy to anyone. I had a feeling longer he stays in the game, worse he'll get. And I guess the reason why he was getting out was because of Edgar being that, I guess, balance between me and Lang. With his little alliance, my little alliance. And what got me here was my bonds, and I'm gonna stick with it.
Thank you, Crystal.
Even though I think I know the outcome. Wish I had more time with the jury. Alright. I think, that's it. I had fun, Auntie. It was really good.
Thank you for playing.
Yeah, it was super duper good. Sorry.
She was saying sorry to her fucking father.
Well, congrats, Lang.
Listen, guys, all I'm saying is, Lizzie, is I truly was the underdog.
Crystal, if you
But I would not
you can
be
fuck that
shocked
camera
if
and
the reverse
apologize
betrayal
to
also
me.
happened. I do deserve it.
Underdog my ass.
Yeah, we'll see what
Please.
happens.
Brother,
Making me
by
sick to
default,
my
you have won
stomach.
this before. You know exactly how everything goes. I never done this before. I never even watched the show before.
That
bro.
is the biggest underdog. Every time a previous winner has gone out in like the first 2 rounds.
Oh, okay, hold on. Not every time. You're only watching some of the other seasons. It's not every time.
Okay, Marty got to the 3rd day. Or the 2nd day, excuse me.
Yeah, they go far.
I made it to day before jury. Actually, I think I made it to jury. Yeah, I made it to jury.
What's happening? What's happening? All right, survivalists and spectators. The jury has voted, and we have come to a decision. That being
is
said,
head
before,
popped.
mother,
Sorry.
fucker, it's fine. We're gonna go without him.
Okay.
That being said, before we get into reading of the votes, I want to say thank you so much to everybody for an amazing season. Contestants, thank you so much for showing up every day. You guys are what makes it possible and what makes it good, honestly. If I set this up and had lackluster competitors, this would not be as good as it was, especially this season. As well, I would like to give a huge shout out to Veronica, Eve, Alex, and Marty for helping as much as they did, as well as anybody else who helped throughout the week. I appreciate you so much. Thank you for coming to this. It is a great time every time we do it, and I hope we can do it again. Thank you guys so much.
Thank you.
That being said, I'll read the votes. Best of luck to the two of you. First vote, Lang. Second vote, Lang. That's 2 votes, Lang. Next vote is Edgar. That is 2 votes, Lang. 1 vote, Edgar. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner of Survival Season 5 is Lang Buddha. Congratulations, Lang. You got 4 out of 5 votes.
That's fucking right, baby.
Congratulations, winner of 2 paintings, $1 million, and a guaranteed spot on the next season. Congratulations, Lang. Edgar, thank you so much. You to be a former winner to get to the top 2 again is fucking crazy.
Wait,
by the
so
way.
who didn't vote for me? I'm curious.
Can't you just be happy, Lang?
Nah, come on. I gotta
No,
know.
you
Come
can't.
on, I gotta know.
Well, Andy, I'd like to thank you. This one was incredible. I think you outdid the last one. The drama
Thank
in the
you.
later rounds
Hell yeah, brother.
was kind
Yeah,
of
this was
lacking
amazing.
in my previous
I appreciate
competition. This was literally incredible. Thank you.
it. Thank you. I hope you
Hey,
guys had a great
Papa.
time. Congratulations.
Nice,
Lang.
you
Good luck
fucker.
with you.
I
Congratulations.
voted for the
You
guy who
did a killer
backstabbed you in
game.
the end.
I literally think this is probably some of the best shit I've done in the city, probably like the last year or so. So thank you very
Thank
much,
you. Of
Andy. It was
course.
absolutely amazing from the beginning to the very fucking end. I have 0 complaints.
Absolutely. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. And any spectators who are looking to play this at some point in time, remember that it's a thing and look out for auditions. This time I handpicked everybody, but auditions will come back next time. Appreciate
flipped
you
on me?
guys. Congratulations.
Who was it?
Not me, actually. No. Although
They're raising their hand, Lang.
I made my vote based on friendship.
Jesus Christ, Crystal. I'm so happy
Even though
I
I-
voted you out.
I'm kidding. I think you both played very well. He played very strategic. You were, yeah.
Well, you deserve to win.
You played
I
on
truly-
hard mode.
I truly mean that. You deserve to fucking win.
Nah. I feel like we were pretty much opposites in that.
We were. You played a beautiful game.
And I feel like Edgar was that clue.
Thank you.
I'm gonna grab your prizes for you. I'm gonna have to transfer the money straight
No
up.
problem. Hell yeah,
I
I
can do
just
that
want the
afterwards.
paintings.
I can find your state ID. Yeah, let me go grab them. Congratulations, everybody. Thank you for
You know, I
playing.
really thought we had
Thank you,
something.
Andy.
Oh my god.
You know,
What's that,
when we
Crystal?
when we held hands that day, I thought that was a star or something. I thought
Me
maybe
too,
we
but
could
then
have
you
no
betrayed
life.
me like at every other fucking vote. Crystal, what the fuck?
Oh yeah, that did happen too. I guess I got closer to other people during that time.
You did.
It
I
could have
thought we
been
had something.
could have been different. But hey, if it
thought
was
we had
different,
something.
maybe you wouldn't be here.
Does it change the fact
That's
that you have
right.
to vote
Butterfly
up
effect.
first and survive?
Mm.
That's embarrassing.
Butterfly effect.
Yes, I have.
Pass, we're not meant to cross then.
Okay, yeah.
Listen,
I
Bjorn,
have
you
one of
fat
these
fuck. You ain't getting that painting, by the way. I was bullshitting the whole time.
That's crazy.
Oh,
Welcome
I'm
to the
kidding.
winner's
I'm totally
circle,
kidding,
man.
brother.
God,
Hell yeah, I can't believe I fucking won. Honestly, it's
you
kinda
did
surreal.
some of the most insane
I
fucking
can't believe
things.
you won that
Fucking
final
shit,
challenge.
Good shit.
Cassidy, how could I not?
Grab 'em.
you?
I appreciate that, Lizzie. Thank you so much.
Or you want to do all three?
till
I don't know.
to my grave, I'll regret betraying you in this game.
Wait, who did I give my phone to? I forgot who I gave my phone to.
Thursday.
Thank you. I
After I
appreciate
saw
that.
Edgar go in that challenge, I thought he went way too fast. I was super surprised you beat him. That was sick.
Yeah, good fucking
Yeah,
shit.
I'm surprised.
Close.
I'm surprised that I beat him as well. I mean, it felt like I was downstairs for 20 seconds. That was fun. Holy shit.
Playing, if you don't mind, we're gonna do a little
Alright.
interview with you.
Of course,
Yeah.
there's thanks for playing. There's your match milk lady and your panther. And I will transfer the money right after this.
Thank you so much, Annie. Thank you.
Of course, congratulations.
Bjorn.
Oh my god, the painting.
Yes.
I'm so happy for you.
Yes, it's coming home.
At least let
Yes,
Reed
thank
visit
you
the
so
painting
much.
sometimes.
No problem.
Holy hell.
It's been a long time since me, you, and Jaeger have spoken. You know what I mean? It's gonna be back on good terms.
Yeah, this was super fun.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god,
told you
survival
guys
six
I wasn't betrayed
relationships.
You guys
This
didn't
was
believe me.
amazing. It did.
Man,
Oh
I
my god,
betrayed
look
You
at
never
that.
got the matchmaker
You were
storyline, but you're getting the
definitely
family
skeptical.
storyline. This is the blood and
I did not.
blood and
Matchmaker
water thing.
storyline. That's hilarious. I like that.
I was willing to lose to see if it would happen.
Me
As
too,
much as
bro.
I hate to say it, but
I literally said it
I
over and over
put
again.
the faith in.
I literally said it over and over again. If I fell on the sword of Jaeger betraying me, so
Hello.
Oh, Shimata had
That's
a
basically
headache
what
at
I
the worst
told Bjorn.
time.
I said I don't know if Link's gonna fuck me
Ken?
over, but
Nani?
Can you hear me?
be. Well,
Yeah,
it was a
I
great
hear
game.
We can
you.
hear you.
It was a great
Don't
fucking
move.
game. How we
Yeah.
doing,
Great
guys?
job,
How we doing?
guys.
See that shit?
Who won?
Oh, Lang did. 4-1.
Oh, thanks.
I'm in hell.
I did vote for Lang.
Lang won.
So it was...
Yeah, I voted for Lang
Good
San
shit, Andy.
because his
Oh
One
my
Piece
God.
answer,
We're
his One Piece answer was the only correct answer that I would have accepted.
now.
For the DVD.
Yeah, you can rest now.
Real. Over this way, and then we had a little studio. Alrighty.
Like this way here or what?
You can
Wherever you
stand over
want.
by the stool, sit on the stool, whatever you want.
I'll just fucking stand. Fuck.
Yeah, you're good. Alrighty. Lang Buddha, winner of season 5. How are we feeling right now?
You want me to keep it a buck with you, brother?
I mean, you're not.
I
keeping
know,
it a
I
buck
knew,
for me, you're keeping
I
it a
knew
buck
I
for the
was,
people at
I
home.
knew I was winning this entire thing. The day that play that me and Lizzie did worked.
Oh, sorry.
Gotcha. Do you think that Lizzie is your key to success of being here today?
100%. If she did not do that crazy ass play with me and trusted in me to pull some fucking 1,000 IQ shit off, I probably would have gone home that day. So.
Alrighty. Obviously, Andy said that the winner is invited back to the next season. Can we expect you for the next season?
You bet your ass I'm gonna be there. You bet your ass.
What do you think is going to be the most important knowledge or thing that you have learned from this season that you will carry over into the next season?
Pretty much do everything that Edgar did. Make himself in a position where you just cannot vote the guy out. Every time I wanted to flip on Edgar, I would convince myself it was the wrong move, and it was all sheerly by the decisions and conversations I had with him.
Now, obviously, the people at home are going to take notice of maybe the little bit of healing that has happened between you and your son.
Was it all for show or was it real?
It was real, brother.
Alrighty. Lang, again, congratulations on winning. This is going to be your last moment to say anything to the folks at home.
I'm the greatest player to ever play this shit. If you make it to the next season, you better vote my ass out because you ain't making it in the end if I'm there, brother.
Alrighty, and cut. Thanks, Lang.
No problem. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Congratulations again.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
All right, guys.
Crystal, did you want your exit interview?
Oh yeah. Okay. I already know what to say, to be honest.
It's for the it's for the DVD, so it's for when you got voted out.
Okay.
But you know what? We'll just do a regular interview. How about that?
Okay. I got time.
All right, Crystal. Obviously. Well, first off, let me just ask you how do you feel like this all played out? How do you think it played out the way you thought it was going to go, or do you think some things could have been played out differently?
I mean, there are a lot of times where like I kind of have a plan and I'm thinking it's gonna go to plan, but there's a lot of factors to kind of consider and take into account. But I think the reason why it didn't really go that way was because of Edgar pulling the strings. I would tell him. I mean, at the end of the day, he kept his promise of saying he's not gonna vote me and he's gonna help me see it through the end. Just not anyone else. He had my back, not the other people's who I was nice with. I respect that. It was like I kind of asked him to take care of all of us. I don't know what I'm trying to say.
Of course. I mean, obviously, with Lang winning the immunity challenge, there he got to pick who got to go with him to the final two. Do you think he voted you because he felt threatened?
Nah, I don't see why anyone would be threatened by me. Anyone could easily sway the way I think.
That's cool. Good fashion.
Nah.
Man. You got good fashion taste.
He's just being kind.
You a brain rotted.
But
Let's see what else. If there was one thing that you could do to play a little
Hey,
bit
sorry for
differently,
gaslighting you, Crystal. You're like an amazing person.
oh yeah, I was
Street,
thinking
yeah.
about your feelings. I knew you wouldn't do
I like
that.
Street a lot.
Pretty cool too.
Freestyle? Oh, freestyle's pretty cool. That's where Rodney Mullen came out of. It's
Guys,
very
we're doing an
old school.
interview down here.
yeah, we're doing an interview. Go up the ladder, please.
Fuck up, Alex. I was fucking giving condolences.
I'm not talking about you, dumbass.
Oh, my
I was
bad.
getting interviewed though in the interview area though,
Shut
Alex.
the fuck up, Nico. They're interviewing.
Amazing people, challenges. Everyone's like saying their own thing, and then sometimes it doesn't work out. And that's crazy too. It's like twist after twist. Every time I think it's gonna go the way I think it's gonna go, it doesn't go that way. Then I gotta work around that. So I'm actually amazed. I made as far as I did because every day that goes by around it that passes, I think I'm out of it. I made it here somehow. So I don't feel bad or anything.
Well, that's good. That's good. Crystal, only you know the truth to this question, and I think the people at home really want to know the answer because some allegations were thrown out there. Were you throwing challenges for Ray?
Nah. Listen, he would have he's that skilled of a guy. I'm pretty sure he would have made it. So he's my papa, but at the same time, I wanted to like really play the game with him. That's what makes it fun. I believe being a challenge to someone makes them work harder too, and makes each other, better people and competitors. I was just really struggling with some. I'm sure, like, at the end of it, we could have worked our way. And if I was throwing, I think that would be a good strat too, but I don't really need to do that. But I could see myself throwing if I really have to, I'll do it. Only
Okay.
if I know that they're gonna be a good if I know they're gonna be a good partner to have. So So like for example, the food poisoning one, that one I was unsure, but based on his reactions, I felt like I had the wrong one. I already kind of made up my mind, and at the last second, I thought it is what it is. You know what? He gets immunity. I know that he's like my only ally right now. I wouldn't mind if I go out there. So for that one, that was like the one thought I thought like it doesn't matter if I win this immunity or not.
Well, like you said, it is what it is.
Mm.
Alrighty, Crystal, you did amazing on this show, making it to the final 3. Thank you again for being on it. This is going to be your last chance to say anything to the people at home, give out any special shout outs that you would like to do. The floor is yours.
I'm not gonna lie, I think I made a new friend. I'm gonna go talk to Edgar. I'm sure he didn't mean any of that. You know, I'm gonna go, yeah. It's about the friends you make along the way. And friendships you end up breaking, I guess. But I do my best to maintain them. I think you went okay.
Alrighty, and cut. Thank you, Crystal.
Thank you. Have fun. Thank you for working hard too. Appreciate you guys.
Yeah, thank you, Crystal.
I'm gonna go find my phone somewhere.